When you visit a zoo, have you ever wondered what the animals think about you? Most people assume zoo animals eventually get used to crowds. After all, they see humans every single day. But scientists have spent many years studying this question, and the answer is much more complicated than most people realize. Research has shown that simply being watched by humans can change an animal's behavior, stress level, and overall well-being. Scientists call this the visitor effect. Today, we're going to be exploring what the researchers have discovered about the visitor effect, why some animals are affected more than others, and what modern zoos are doing to improve animal welfare. One of the most important ideas in zoo welfare is called the visitor effect. The visitor effect describes how animals respond to people who come to see them. Many people assume that animals simply get used to being watched, but crowd size, noise level, staring, and constant human activity can all influence an animal's behavior. Gorillas and chimpanzees often provide a good example. When visitor areas become crowded or noisy, these primates might spend less time near viewing windows and move to quieter areas of their enclosure. Instead of interacting with the group or resting, they may focus more on attention on the people around them. This behavior is called vigilance. Vigilance means staying alert and constantly monitoring your surroundings. Imagine trying to relax while hundreds of strangers stand outside your house watching everything you do. For many zoo animals, that experience is part of their daily life. Large predators can also react to visitors in noticeable ways. Tigers and lions have sometimes been observed pacing repeatedly along the same route inside their enclosure. Pacing is when an animal walks back and forth over and over again. While pacing does not always mean that an animal is suffering, it can be a sign of stress, frustration, or a lack of stimulation. What makes this interesting is that not every species reacts the same way. A gorilla, a tiger, and a lemur can experience the same crowd very differently. This tells us something important. There is no single zoo experience. Each species responds based on its natural behavior, environment, and individual personality. One of the most interesting examples comes from ring-tailed lemurs. These primates are native to Madagascar and are easily recognized by their long, black and white striped tails. Unlike the examples we just discussed, the story of ring-tailed lemurs shows that human interaction is not always negative. One question was whether positive reinforcement training could improve their quality of life. Positive reinforcement training is based on rewards. When an animal performs a desired behavior, it receives something positive in return, usually food. Instead of forcing an animal to cooperate, caretakers encourage participation through trust and rewards. What happened next was surprising. The trained lemurs showed fewer stress-related behaviors and became more comfortable interacting with the caretakers. This challenges a common assumption about zoos. Many people hear about visitor stress and conclude that all human interaction is harmful. The lemurs show that the quality of the interaction matters. A loud crowd might create stress. A trusted caretaker who provides consistency, rewards, and positive experience can create comfort and security. For these lemurs, the caretaker became a part of a predictable and supportive environment. This finding highlights an important idea. Humans are not automatically good or bad for zoo animals. The way humans interact with animals is what matters the most. Today, animal welfare is increasingly built around six important ideas: coping, comfort, choice, control, challenge, and compassion. These ideas recognize that animals need more than food, water, and a safe enclosure. Just like humans, animals benefit from having choices, opportunities to solve problems, and environments when they feel comfortable and secure. Giving a tiger places to hide, allowing a gorilla to choose where it spends the time, or creating enrichment activities for lemurs are all examples of how zoos are trying to support not only physical health but also emotional well-being. Animals are more than just entertainment, and there's plenty of zoos that realize this, such as the San Diego Zoo and the Bronx Zoo. These zoos focus on conservation, wildlife research, and public education. Understanding this helps realize that zoo animals are living creatures with emotions and individual experiences, deserving of care, respect, and compassion. The next time you visit a zoo, take a moment to think about the animal's perspective. Behind every exhibit is a living creature with emotions, needs, and experiences of its own. By understanding how our presence affects wildlife, we can become more thoughtful visitors, support animal care, and help create a future where conservation and compassion go hand in hand.